With the leaves changing and pumpkin spice products multiplying, it only continues to remind us that fall is here, meaning that college football is well underway. And with that, so is the Heisman race. So I'm sitting here with our two experts, Hana and Jimmy, and they're going to discuss the Heisman race and our first hashtag block of the year. So let's get to it with some Heisman hashtags. So first off, Lamar Jackson.
So for my first hashtag, I chose hashtag only September because, it's really only the beginning. It's 1 month into the season, and he has 14 passing touchdowns and 14 running touchdowns. And there's no doubt he is leading the race. And although they did lose to Clemson last week, he did play very well. And, I think myself and everyone else is very excited to see what else he has to bring to the table for the rest of the season.
All right, Jimmy.
So I did Air Jackson for Lamar Jackson. I think he's been really impressive so far this year. I mean, dual threat quarterback, can throw, can run. I mean, and his stats show that. 28 total touchdowns, 14 on the ground, and then 14 in the air. I mean, I don't think it's just a fluke for September. I think he's there for the long haul.
I mean, there's no question that Lamar Jackson has just been outstanding this year. So now we're going to go to our next player, out of Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. What do you got?
So my hashtag for Christian McCaffrey is wake me up when September ends. I mean, this September, he hasn't really had a great season so far. I mean, if you compare it to last year, it wasn't as great. Yeah, but I think now that it's October, he's going to thrive, and I think he'll probably pick up on those 4 touchdowns that he had in September and keep adding on to that and, make a final for the Heisman.
Yeah, he's definitely been good. Not quite the same level, but you can definitely expect more from him coming up. So what do you have for Christian McCaffrey?
So I would definitely agree with not leading with the best standards so far. So I chose hashtag disappointment because last year he was runner-up for the Heisman Award. However, and everyone thought he had it in the bag this year, but he definitely has been overshadowed by Jackson. He hasn't been performing as well. Even in last week's game against Washington, he wasn't as good, but I think soon he'll be playing better. Definitely.
Definitely good points there on Christian McCaffrey. So final Heisman player, JT Barrett.
JT Barrett, my hashtag will be Barrett50Cal. Now, the reason why I say that, he has a cannon. He has a cannon of an arm. I mean, he can probably throw the ball 80 yards if he really wants to. I mean, he's got 14 touchdowns and 888 passing yards this year. I mean, it's just really impressive when you look at the stats.
So for my hashtag, I chose his time to shine because for the past 2 seasons, he's been second string for QB, and now after finally for the past 2 seasons he gets to perform and start, and he's unquestionably the leader and the best QB on the team.
Very good points there for JT Barrett. There you have it, folks, but don't go anywhere because we have Jason and NFL football coming up next.